Hey, and welcome to Pack the Pantry 2024 from Price Chopper Market 32 in Berlin, Vermont. And it's TJ along with John, and we have got Randy with us this
How's
afternoon.
it
Sometimes
going?
Randy along for the ride. How are you, Randy?
I am good. How are you guys?
We're doing well. Listen, the reason we're coming to you this afternoon is this is our setup day. Normally, it takes around all day to get all of this stuff in here and get put together. Isn't that right, John?
Yeah, it's usually a long day process, but we've been we're efficient now after 23 years.
After 23 years of doing this, we got set up today in record time, and so we're here, and we thought, what the heck? Why not just start taking collections and open up now? We're
Yeah.
not supposed to open until tomorrow morning when we join Mike and Mary live on Star 92.9, but decided, hey, we're here, we're set up, we're ready to go. And so this is kind of our Super Bowl. And we thought, well, if we get an early start, considering the economy being what it is and realizing that this year is probably going to be one of our most difficult years ever, just because we get it. We understand that everybody's dollar isn't going as far as it used to go. And we know that there are people who have donated in years past who had some disposable income that they no longer have.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody is struggling a little bit, right, John?
Yeah, hit that layup there. A little dark. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's definitely a different economy than it was, even 5 years ago. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's we hear about all the people who are struggling and needing assistance for the simplest things, and I think putting this together, what we do every year, helps the community, our community, your community. I don't live here anymore, but still my community, my home, to help those people who need that extra week of groceries or
Yeah.
extra canned goods because Thanksgiving's coming up. So this is what we do.
So the Pack the Pantry 2024 compound is all ready to go. Randy, you're
All
outside.
right.
Let's go outside to you and show us around a little bit.
Yeah, right now I'm in the back of that 53-foot long Bellavance tractor trailer truck. And as you mentioned, we just set it up today. So we're just getting going. Quite empty right now. Our friends Brittany and Ashley are right outside the compound here. And what's this, guys? Is this our first? It is our very first. Look at that. Already coming in. Haven't even started the full event. We've got our first couple bags of groceries. So thank you to whoever dropped that off. We'll get that in the back of the truck as our, like I said, our first donation. Here's the compound though. From the staging off the back of the Bellavance tractor trailer truck. Of course, you can't miss it. You'll see our sign here as you pull in to the Market 32 parking lot just between Kinney Drugs and Aspen Dental. Pull on in, pull right on up. We got volunteers standing by, ready to collect your donations here at Market 32 in Berlin. Very excited for the next 4 days, guys. It's my 11th year. You guys have been doing it forever.
Yeah. It kind of has become the way that we usher in the holiday spirit here. I know it is time for the holidays when Pack the Pantry comes around, and it is a really, really important event this year. We do have some people we need to thank. Obviously, Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook. Ohana means family, and that's how they treat you over there. If you're into sports card trading and into breaks and all kinds of other things, they are really, really great. Look them up online, Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook. Of course, we couldn't do this without the folks at Blue Compass RV, who have set John and I up in the Blue Compass RV broadcast palace from Pack the Pantry. We are here till we fill this baby. And you know what? We're not like the old days sleeping out in the cold.
Yes.
That
A little warmer in here.
little bit warmer in here. We have to thank our friends at Yipes of Barre and Bevins and Sons Custom Printing for some of the print work that they did for us. Everything that you see here in this lot is donated. We don't
Yes.
pay for anything. In a lot of cases, you would be called a mooch for doing that. We're not mooches. We're just trying to rally people together to do something good for our community. And there's a lot of caring community businesses in our area that do it.
The KOB, the kitchen and bath people, we were kind of lacking internet issue.
Yeah, we had an internet
so I
issue.
Went over there, they're a neighbor. I went over and just explained to them what we're doing. They knew exactly who we were. And I said, hey, can we borrow your internet for some social media stuff and stuff? Absolutely. So
Yeah.
Gotta give them a shout out for that. I appreciate them.
Thanks to the folks at KOB. We couldn't do this without Bellavance Trucking. They've been our partners from the very beginning. Ryan and the gang at Bellavance Trucking here for us every year with one of these 53-foot long trucks. And some years there have been two that they've provided to us. We hope to get there to 2 this year, but it's going to take a lot just to fill one. We are going to need everybody's help. We want to thank Sunbelt Rentals, also Gusto's, Applebee's, and our friends at Maria's Bagels, of course, and the city of Barre as well for their help in getting this all together. But 23 years in the making. We are almost a quarter of a century at this every Thanksgiving, and it is really, really important work. We would love for you to bring some canned goods and non-perishable food items down, essentially anything that won't spoil. And there are many ways that you can do that. You can pop into a store, pick up a couple of items for us. You can clean out the Lazy Susan. By the way, the first time the word Lazy Susan was used, do you know how it was? Do you know why? There was a king and he had a servant named Susan, and she was lazy. And so his people invented this spinning cupboard so that he didn't have to be served by lazy Susan. I'm sure she didn't really feel very well about that.
I was sitting here listening to talk about what's going on, and people obviously do the raffle for the bag and tattoo gift cards. What else we got?
We've got a $200 tattoo from Bury the Needle Tattoo in Barre. We have got a really, really nice bag from Bergamot. Yeah, grab that. The folks out in Williamstown really, really set us up with a nice handbag. It is a saddlebag handbag, and I think it's called the Craftsberry Common bag. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it's a really, really nice bag. And we have raffle tickets that are available. Those raffle tickets are $1 a piece.
Yeah, $1 piece, 20 for 25. But what I'm going to do is, since we feel it's going to be kind of a slow event,
Uh-huh.
for the first 10 people come in,
Yeah.
starting now, I'll give them 20 tickets each.
Okay.
Because either way, it's $1 or it's a can.
They got to bring a donation, though.
Yeah, well, yes.
Right. Bring a donation in. With first 10 people, we'll give you 20 tickets. All right. For the raffle. And there are all kinds of other things.
Thunder Road Season Pass.
Thunder Road Season Pass. Also a pair of garage passes to a select NASCAR event coming up.
GLK's car detail, 275 full car detail. So there's a couple other things in there. But yeah, there's a good raffle. We're going to run until Saturday morning. You can come get those tickets anytime.
Yeah.
We're here in the camper.
So yeah, come on by. We're taking donations now already, and we've already got our first couple in here. But we have a long way to go, 53 feet in length. That truck looks pretty empty, eh, Randy?
It sure does, and we got a long way to go. That definitely for sure. So I'm glad we're starting early. Can't wait to see you here. Just get a view of the back of the truck again. Long way to go, my friends. We can do it though. I've seen it done
We
before.
can do it.
Let's do it again.
It does take everybody's help, though. And we also are collecting monetary donations as well. If you don't want to mess around with cans, because of the way that the Army buys food for the emergency food pantry, and they buy it in bulk, they can turn $1 into $7. So you will see outside those red kettles. Randy's at one right now outside.
Yep.
And you can make a check payable to the Salvation Army, or if you got a couple of bucks or some change or whatever, drop it right in there, and we would be happy to have it. And listen, again, we do understand the reality of the current economy, and we're not asking you to do anything that you wouldn't do or shouldn't do. We're asking you to do what you can, and that's the deal. Nobody can do everything, but everybody can do something. And we'd love to see you here at Pack the Pantry at Market 32 by Price Chopper in Berlin.
We'll be back later. We're going to do multiple of these.
Absolutely.
We're not going to do a normal show from Alphabet Podcast. We're going to do all about giving and Pack the Pantry and all of the sponsors.
Well, a bit later on tonight, we're going to tell some stories, some Pack the Pantry history stories over 23 years. Yeah, we'll tell you about the year we went through the mini tornado. And there's all kinds of things that have happened during this event over the last 23 years. But we're gonna sit and tell some fishing stories, I guess, tonight. And we're gonna be checking in throughout the duration of this event. But listen, it does not happen without you. All right. If you're watching this right now, If you're catching it maybe delayed because we were live and then you're catching the replay of it, please come on by and make that canned food donation. All for less fortunate Central Vermont families. 100% of it stays right here. And we're talking about single moms and dads who are trying to get back on their feet. We're talking about the elderly. We're talking about families that are struggling. And a lot of people say, well, TJ, I'm kind of struggling right now. And listen, I get it. But the only thing I will tell you is inflation hurts children the worst and it hurts families. Imagine if you were the family that was already struggling before the inflation hit. Now you're in a full blown crisis. Okay. And now the situation is dire. And that's why we're here, because we do live in this very special place called Vermont and we do take care of each other. And it really is all about neighbors helping neighbors. So, from Pack the Pantry 2024, for Randy, John, I'm TJ. We'll see you in a little while.